Hello and welcome to the Sync Sales demo video. Today I'll be showing you how to utilize our service to track your business effortlessly, from tracking your sales to your purchases, your stock management, and much more. So first, upon landing on the website, you'll be met with our homepage. Here you will find the navigation bar, features, pricing, reviews, and our AI free description generator. You also see the dashboard. Here will be a login button and some more information. Here we have an example dashboard. This isn't what the actual dashboard looks like. However, it just gives the visitor a brief overview of what analytics they can expect to find on the dashboard. Some nice visuals, some features, not all of them, but just a few of the key features available. Our pricing, which is currently £16 a month, some reviews, and some more important information that you can check out at any time you like. You will have a login button if you have not already made an account. From there you can log in with your Gmail account, Google account. You can also create an account with any other email via a email and password sign up. And then once you've done that, you want to come over to join now. When you click that, you'll be met with the Stripe checkout page. On the far left of the Stripe checkout page, there is a coupon field. In there you can enter your OPTIMISE coupon to activate your 3-month trial. If you have any referral coupons or any other coupon that you find from our social media, that is where you will input the coupon. So once you're signed up, you will be automatically redirected over to our dashboard. Upon loading up the dashboard, you will be met with the whole layout. So this is the analytics for 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, all or a custom time frame. Quite simple. Obviously it's empty right now as this is a new account. So first I recommend all new sellers start by heading over to stock. This is where you will log your stock. Now, if you've already got your stock logged in a spreadsheet or an Excel file, whatever, Google Sheets, you can actually download that as a CSV as long as it's only got these headers. So what I like to do is create a new sheet, make a table with these headers and just copy and paste my stock into these required fields. There's also a CSV download template which you can use. But like I say, I usually like to just make a sheet or an Excel file with these headers, and then I'll download that sheet as a CSV and import it straight away into here. But for this example, we are just going to come over here, add new stock, let's say an Air Force One, select brand. As it's a new account, there is no current brand saved, so we're just going to type in Nike, click it once. It is now going to save that brand for the entire time that we use the service. Category, once again there's no categories, so we're going to name it footwear, add that. Condition, new. Now here you can type in the size, you can put small, you can put S, you can put 10 for size 10. We're going to put UK 10. So this is the item cost, purchase price. I'm going to say £80, and we're going to say we got 10 of those. Here you can type in the colour, supplier, so whether you got them from the local JD or the outlet or online, you can put the website link. We're going to leave that blank for now. And here it will calculate the total investment into that stock. you're going to go ahead and click add stock, and it's going to create a stock log here with all the details that you've just filled in. So once you've done that, instead of using the add sale feature, which we will get onto, you can come into stock and you can log a sale just as simply by clicking quick sale. Here are the free default platforms. Once again, if you sell elsewhere, whatnot, you can type that in, click create. If you've got client sales, you can type client, click create, and that will save it in your list of platforms. I'm going to go ahead and click Vinted. So we're going to say sold for £95. You can add these fees and it will auto calculate your profit and ROI for that sale based off the details you provided when logging the stock. I'm going to go ahead and click record sale. And then if you head over to the dashboard, you'll see that it has actually logged that sale for the day, updated your daily quick stats. So we've made £15 profit off of that Air Force sale, so that is where it's logged. It will also be visible in all of these fields. Once again, if you don't have your stock logged and you'd rather just use the app as a sales tracker, you can do that. You can come over here, you can type in Adidas Samba. Once again, type in the brand, Adidas, select category, footwear, cost per unit, 20, condition new. You can select the platform. Once again, you can type a new one in, create that. Selling price, 50, and log the sale. Sorry, you also have to add the date. That will once again update your dashboard and your daily quick stats. And those are the two ways to log your sales. From here we could go over to the sales history. Now the sales history is important because it logs every single one of your sales. You can export it and it will export with all the necessary details and data that you need, whether that's for tax returns, etc, etc. I like to use this to filter out my best top performing footwear category. Say what are the top performing Adidas brands, and you can sort that from profit high to low, ROI low to high, any of these. That is great for identifying your best performing stock and knowing what you should be focused on. So we're just going to clear those. Now say you have sold an item and you have a return request. You can come over and click return, choose the reason why, and you can move that to the returns. Then you can head over to your manage returns and it will create a pending return log. Now here you can wait upon receiving the parcel back from your customer with the goods that you sold them, and if it is due to damage or any other reason that means you can't restock the item, you might want to discard it. Give the reason, confirm discard, and it will mark that item as an expense. But for this example, we're going to restock the item. Keep in mind when you return an item, it does remove it from your dashboard and your daily quick stats and any other sales history, etc. So now because we've returned that item, we can come back over to stock and it should have restocked directly back to the original stock log that we quick sold it from. Now there is another way to log your stock, and that is through the purchases page. Now if you've gone out to the store and you've physically gone and picked up a pair of shoes from the outlet, for example, you will want to toggle this on as it will be ready to be added to your stock and it is in hand. However, for this example, we're going to say that it's not in stock yet, and we're actually going to restock on the Nike Air Forces. So you will actually get a drop down of your stock that you've already logged. I've clicked the Air Force and it has auto-filled the details for me. So this is actually a restock. And if you change any of the details, it will actually create a new stock. But for this example, we are going to restock this item exactly how we bought it. Here you can type in your payment methods. Here I've got a few example cards. You can delete them. You can make new ones. Same as before. Just type it in. You can put that. You can put nationwide. You can write anything you want, but I just like to use the last 4 digits. You can then log that purchase. We're going to say we bought 5 pairs. Log the purchase, and it will create a pending order log. Now, as I've ordered this online, I'll wait a few days, and once eventually the stock arrives to my house, I'll mark it as received, and it will add it to that stock log, back in stock. Here we go. Now we have 15 units after our sale, and then return, and then our 5 new items that we have restocked. That purchase will then be logged in the purchase history. This is great for if you want to look back on any of the purchases that you made. All the details are there. Now to go over to our expenses feature. Here you can log whether it be your rent, supplies, packaging supplies, everything. Here we're going to use rent, category, other, travel. Rent is what we want. Say you pay £40 a month for your rent, which is very unrealistic, but we're just going to use that for now. Pick the day that your rent comes out, and as it's rent, it's probably a reoccurring expense. You can choose whether that's weekly, monthly, or yearly. We're going to say monthly. I will be adding a custom frequency to that very shortly. And then you can add notes. So we're going to save that expense for now. And that is going to add it to our reoccurring expenses here in just 1 second. Here we go. And our expense history. Now, if you do just log a one-off expense, it will just add it to your expense history and not your recurring expenses. However, this will charge to your sales profit data every single time it hits the 27th in this example. So if you come over to dashboard, you will now see that the profit has updated to -10 due to the fact that we've just paid £40 rent. We're going to go ahead and delete that, bring it back up to £30 profit, but that will not delete it from the expense history. This will still charge once again on the 27th of August. Now, just to go over a few little things, there are ways to speed up a lot of these processes. For example, if you've got a lot of Adidas Sambas, you can duplicate the sale and it will just make a duplication of that sale. Oh, I've pressed it too many times there, sorry. But here you go. And that is great because some people are selling in a large amount of the same item, and that just speeds things up. Now, say you are selling multiple Air Forces and you've got them in stock. You may want to just click this button to sell a similar item. Say we've got 15 of a black Air Force at a purchase price of 70 and a size UK9. That has made the entire process of logging that stock so much quicker. Now, if you want to come over to billing, this is where you'll see your subscription details, how long you've been a member for, your account role, and this is where you can manage your billing, cancel your subscription, etc., etc. We also have an affiliate link. Now this is for absolutely anyone that wants to become an affiliate. You just click this button, sign up, and you will be given your own coupon code in which you can share with your friends, family, anyone, and you will actually earn £10 for every successful sign up. Now, if you have any more questions and you need any more help, just head over to this help button, join our Discord support, and we will be there to help 24/7. Thank you for joining Sync Sales and have a lovely day.